been on a horrible first date? Raise your hand. You're sitting across from a total stranger, and that person starts to say or do something really annoying, and all you want to do is reach over and go, just stop that! Justin, stop that. Well, tonight I'm going to share 3 horrible date stories with you, and we're going to talk about what we can learn from them. Date number 1, Peter. Got together with Peter for dessert at a local diner, and he's already at the booth when I get there, and he doesn't get up to greet me. Not so good. And then Peter starts talking about himself. And talking about himself. Did I mention that he was talking about himself? And what was he talking about? So he was saying things like, I met this famous Gianni Versace Bablacci, with his villa in Italy. He's trying to really impress me by name dropping. I had no idea who he was talking about. I could care less. And then he's talking about his grandson, what a genius he is. And he's 3 years old. Oh my God, he stood on the chair and he sang this song and he's blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't care about your grandson. I don't even know you. Why would I care about your grandson? And I just wanted to say, Peter, just stop it. Finally, he did stop. And he turned to me and he said, Sandy, I'm talking about myself the whole night. Let's talk about you. What do you do? And I said, well, I'm a life coach. And he goes, really? I'm a life coach too. I'm like, wow, Peter, where did you get your training? And he said, well, I don't really have any formal training. I'm just really good with people. Not really. Okay, finally the date's over, and we both get up to go. And he looks me up and down, and he says, wow. He looks at my boots, and I was wearing these same boots that night, and he goes, those are really cool boots. It was worth going out with you today just for those cool boots. Don't ever say that to him. Date number 2, Jack. Met Jack at a Starbucks in Mount Kisco. We're standing online for our lattes, and Jack turns to me and he says, Sandy, I'm really attracted to you. Are you attracted to me? And I just wanted to say, just stop it. Because I had just met him 5 minutes before. I mean, that is the most awkward thing to ask somebody. And we sit down and we're talking, and we get to the topic of what do you do for a living? So I say, I'm a life coach. What do you do, Jack? I'm a life coach too. Everybody I date is a freaking life coach. So I say, Jack, where'd you get your training? Oh, I don't have formal training. You know what Jack does for a living? He's a used car salesman. He uses his coaching to work with his fellow employees and help them through their lives. Okay, Jack is not my type. Then I meet Ron, and this just happened like 2 weeks ago. Ron and I are supposed to meet at Starbucks here in Stanford. 7 o'clock on a Wednesday night, and at 3 o'clock that day I get a call. Hello, Sandy? I have to cancel our date. Well, what happened? Are you okay, Ron? Yeah, I'm okay, but my iPhone broke. No, it's a problem, and I just have to cancel. We'll reschedule for next Wednesday. Okay. So we're rescheduling, and I'm like, why did he cancel for his iPhone? Like, that made no sense at all, but okay, whatever. Then he sends me an email the next day, and he says, I'm so sorry I had canceled. My iPhone got fixed immediately, but I just want you to know I'm so eager to meet you that I am taking off a half a day of work on the day of our date. And I'm like, okay, this guy's a little anxious, a little weird, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So I'm pulling up to Starbucks, and I'm getting out of my car, and I get a text from Ron. I'm here. Okay. And we walk into Starbucks, and he says, I don't drink coffee or tea. Like, you freaking picked Starbucks. Just stop that. So we start talking, and I was really excited that he was a photographer, because I'm a really creative person, and I love photography. And I'm like, Ron, tell me about your photography. And he goes, I don't do photography anymore. okay, what do you do? Well, I work for 1-800-Flowers, and I'm their marketing person, and I deliver flowers sometimes, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And the date turned out to be, okay enough that I said yes to a second date. Until the next day, I started getting texts from mine. I got the first text at about 8 o'clock in the morning. Hi. The next text, oh, your pictures on Facebook are beautiful. Oh my God, I'm getting butterflies. And I'm like, Facebook? I met him yesterday, and he's stalking me on Facebook. And I look on Facebook, and he sent me a friend request. And I sent him a text, and I said, no offense, but I don't friend people I'm dating. And he goes, oh my God, that means we're dating, And it was at that moment that I knew that I had to just stop that. So I sent him a quick text, we're done, you're a very nice guy, good luck. He said, I'm so disappointed, but I understand. I wish you the best of luck. Until the next day. When I got another text. And he said, you never gave me a chance to be my friend. And I was hoping that maybe you'd go with me to my son's engagement party next Friday night. Okay, so lessons learned from these crazy dates. Don't say that you're a life coach if you're not. Don't compliment a woman's boots if that's the only thing that you can find that's nice about her. Definitely do not stalk somebody on Facebook when you just meet them. And I just saved you all from being on a date where somebody wants to pull you aside and say, just stop that. You're welcome.